Okay, let me try this again. So I belong to a couple of Selly groups, and for school, for my daughter's school and extracurriculars, and it's like when they start shooting off messages, it's like 10 at a time, so it's ridiculous. So I had to restart this. Okay, so anyways, this is a Rainbow Melts haul, and Crystal did things a little bit differently this time. Instead of ready to ship, she actually had you purchase the items, and then she made them to order. So things are a little bit different. She went a little bit over her turnaround time, which I didn't even like realize or notice, but she was kind enough to give a $5 off for your next purchase due to extended tat, which I don't know, it didn't bother me at all. So anyways, but I wanted to show you guys how the packaging comes. She's got this pretty brown paper, and then the leaves were on top. I just thought it was so festive and so cute. She always does, you know, like the cutest packaging, I think. So with a name like Rainbow Melts, you'd have to, right? So this is her normal card that she sends. And I always get a nice strong throw. I always hear people asking about Rainbow Melts, you know, what do you think about the throw? Not to me personally, but just in like wax groups and whatnot. And she, not she, but I always, you know, I mean, I always get a nice, good, strong throw. I like her scents. This is kind of a smaller order. I have quite a bit of Halloween wax to go through, so I didn't really want to place a huge order, but I did want to get some stuff from Rainbow Melts. And she also included, which is really nice, a huge pack of sour Skittles, which I have not had sugar in quite a while, so I might have a little treat with those. I might share them with my daughter. Okay, so small order here. So these are all Halloween themed. I didn't know how to set this up to make it look neat because they're all different shapes, but this is what we've got. We'll work with it, okay? So the first thing I got is a 4-pack of pumpkins, and they're all going to laugh at you, which is zucchini pumpkin bread, vanilla sugar waffle cone, and vanilla bean noel. I do have samples. I'll get to those in a minute. These are pretty big pumpkins. I could see, I don't know, it looks like they're like about 1.2 ounces or so maybe. Oh, that zucchini bread is so good in there. Yeah. That's probably the most, that is really good. Oh man, I can't wait to warm that one. That one's like perfect fall. And it's just sweetened up with those other things. So yeah, that one's really good. So All Going to Laugh at You is a winner. Okay, Rainbow Brew is a secret blend of warm fall fruits. This just came in a leaf shape here. Let's see if I can take it out actually. I figured this haul was so small that I could just pull the shapes out as I went, but there's her leaf. They're pretty thick too. This is actually really nice. It's not like the fruity scent like you would think of. It's when she says warm fall fruits, she really does mean like warm fruits. I'm trying to figure out what it is that I'm smelling. I think there's some apple in there. There's something else that like makes it warm. Really, you know what? It's almost maybe like an apple cider that might be in there. Anyways, really good scent. Really like this one. Another good fall scent. She hit that one on the spot. This one is called Here's Johnny, and it's caramel apple pie and candy corn. I don't know. Here's Johnny. Is that from The Shining? Why do I think it's from The Shining? It's been a while since I've seen The Shining, so I think I can see Jack Nicholson saying, "Here's Johnny," you know, like that kind of thing. So that's why I think it might be that. This is just as you would expect, super sweet. I like her labels on the Halloween ones too. Yeah, caramel's not too heavy. Apple's not too heavy, it's just sweet. Like I really don't smell anything in particular. It's just a really good fall scent. Yummy. That one's got a little bit of creaminess to it too, I think. Or at least from what I can smell. Okay. Fright Night Festival is cotton candy frosting, waffle cone, and caramel apple crunch. This is obviously a huge huge cookie. Really thick. You could probably cut this into 4. That's probably what I'm going to do, is cut it into 4. But so I can smell the like the apple crunch, slightness of the cotton candy, kind of sweetening it out. Really good. I never know what waffle cone is supposed to smell like either. That one's just really nice as well. Really good for fall again. Next up is Wicked Bliss. Okay, this is zucchini, pumpkin pecan waffles, sugar cookie, and butter brickle. Sorry, I like I said, once the celly gets going, it like goes out of control. So I apologize. Okay, that one's really strong of pumpkin pecan waffles. I could smell that right off the get-go. So again, she did a really nice job. Yeah, the pumpkin pecan waffles is like the strongest. I can smell that sugar cookie. The butter from the butter brickle. Not so strong on the zucchini, but that's okay. I don't need zucchini in every single scent, but okay, and then Boo Breakfast. I got 2 of these in these little ghosts here. These are, the scent is Maple Pumpkin Hot Cakes. Oh, and he lost his eyes. But anyways, they're supposed to have eyes. This little guy lost his, but that's okay. Hot Cakes is a new scent for me. I got some from another vendor. I think this one has to be warmed to really get the full scent. This, let's see, this is poured 10-4 and we're almost to Halloween, so I've probably had this haul for a while. Kind of behind. But yeah, Maple Pumpkin Hot Cakes. I believe it's the hot cakes, because I've gotten hot cakes. Let's see, what was it called? I don't know, something hot cakes from another vendor, and it smelled weird to me. But then when I warmed it, the hot cakes really came through, so. And that maple pumpkin is really strong on that one too. Okay, so these are the 2 samples that I got. Get them out of the bag. She put them in this nice little pumpkin cello bag. And so the samples are Holly Jolly, which is orange cranberry muffins, and warm holiday cider in her gingerbread bin. Let's see. Okay, this one is extremely fruity. I'm not the hugest fan of extremely fruity, so that one's probably not going to be for me. And then this next one, I don't know how to say this, so I'm just going to show you. So this is caramelized pralines, graham crackers, and brown sugar pecan. Again, I like her labels, the little theme she's got going on there. That one I really do like. But I can't really tell what I am smelling the most out of that one. Tree. I believe I'm smelling the pralines. So hard to tell. I think Crystal's wax is more on the paraffin side than the soy side, so it's probably a little bit harder to get all the notes, but like again, her stuff is always really good. Throws really strong. She's probably one of my favorite vendors. Well, obviously she's one of my favorite vendors, but I mean, as far as like top 5, she would definitely be in my top 5 for sure. She's, you know, her stuff's pretty strong, I think. So just my opinion. Whoops, and I just hit the tripod. Sorry about that. So anyway, so that is my Rainbow Melts haul. Sorry this is a little bit discombobulated, but like I said, I was just trying to, I've had this sitting around for a while, so yeah. So I have one more haul coming up, and then I'm going to do a wax picks and a warm review. Yeah. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.